And finally, we are live for the first time this week, guys. It feels so good to say that. Thank you for being here. Thank you for tuning in. We are so sorry the last 2 days, guys. The government had just decided that Let's Talk apparently is not a priority. Apparently, it's like corruption or something is a priority. So, like, we couldn't go on air. But, like, we hope that you have watched the other 2 episodes. They're available on YouTube. So, please check them out. Just go on YouTube and just search Ebru TV Kenya or Ebru TV Let's Talk. The episodes will come up. But thank you for being here, guys. It is Pajama Friday on Let's Talk. Like, this is my first time being in pajamas on Let's Talk.
I've
been
here, the last time.
Oh, okay, fine. But I'm a virgin pajama Let's Talk person. And like, yeah, but these are cute PJs. Rest assured that this is not how we sleep every night. Like, this is not the face my husband sees. It's usually up in a kakitamba. Oh, you want to say that that's how you go to bed looking? Because that's not the truth. That is that is not the truth.
I mean, you wouldn't know, so...
Yeah, me, I usually go to bed like this. Even these my natural lashes. That's how I usually go to bed. But thanks, guys, for being here. Remember, you should be following us on all our social media handles, Ebru TV Kenya, everywhere except Facebook, Ebru TV KE. And talk to us on WhatsApp, please, guys. Just even now, just send a message, just say hi. Because the other 2 days, we have not had your feedback. So we just want to hear from you guys. Please, just send us some messages. I'm Joanne Muni at yammymummy.ke on social.
Yo, you guys, I feel as if this is the first official show of the week, all right? I know we've been having Wednesday and Thursday show, but because it wasn't live, it's just not that same feeling and everything. We're getting the feedback from you. So right now, we're really going to be focusing on you, on your feedback. Things have changed a little bit. If you haven't been watching us online, we have a little surprise over here. But then the thing is, why haven't you been watching online? Actually, Kama to read, and Parliament has been having their things. You have to check up on us on our YouTube page, Ebru TV Kenya. But we're super excited. The most comfortable I've ever felt on this table with my pajamas, you guys. And yeah, hopefully you guys are also comfy. It's raining. Hopefully you're comfy with your little cup of tea or something, because the show has just now started. It's your girl, Ayuma Kaguli, simply Ayuma, on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter.
You know, the people who are watching me from home, who have seen me sleeping, don't see me sleeping like this.
Yeah.
So they're kind of like,
what's going on?
What's up?
Yeah.
What's really happening? Okay? It's Pajama Friday here on Let's Talk. I'm so happy to see that here on Let's Talk. Yani.
Wow,
you must hold me today. All right. First live show. Finally, government, you let me have my moment.
Finally.
Thank you. Finally. Of course, it is I, Stephanie Aurelia. I've been on the show from Wednesday, yes. And last show of the week, no. Actually, nimekata narudi. Just so you know.
You have said.
But before that, Simply Aurelia everywhere. Instagram, Twitter, and yeah, Facebook.
Snapchat. And Snapchat.
Snapchat.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Sorry.
And yes, Kathomi, I am super excited to be here. Honestly, I feel like I'm super, and this is my nice kimono on top, just to throw myself and feel a little bit more, a little bit more, you know, PJ'd up. Anyway, so I'm super excited to be here. This is the first time we're doing it live again. Oh my God, finally. And yeah, I am Kathomi.
Kathomi. I feel like we all have different personalities right now. Like, you're girly, you're classy, sophisticated, you're comfy. You just like,
comfy
I'm
and chill.
Like, I guess I'm like playful. Because it's like Harry Potter, so I guess it's like playful, right?
Yeah.
But can we just make wearing pajamas outside as real clothes a thing? Because I'm very comfortable and I want to continue this in my real life.
Exactly. Like athleisure is a thing. When you're there walking around in workout clothes, knowing you've never stepped foot in a gym or worked out at all. So why can't we also make like pajamas a thing?
Right?
It actually is.
Is it?
Yeah,
in the States, not like
one.
the States, but come on, guys. In Kenya?
I mean, you can upgrade it, you know, just do a little some, throw it up a little bit, make it classy.
Definitely. But you guys, it's going to be a hot couple of topics we're going to be going through over here. We have Ruth Matete, former gospel singer turned pastor, letting us know how she's felt about, you know, the death of her husband and how she's coping and what she's going through. We also have Marua talking about her reaction to contraceptives. Yeah, I'd really want to find out what exactly is going on over there. And then we have radio presenter Anita Ray with a crazy opinion that might get people a little bit upset. So bring out your phones right now, send in your thoughts on that. And last but not least, Kate actress and her husband Phil have really been making us laugh on Instagram. It's hilarious. Let's get started. It's time for Hot Talk. Now, we all know Ruth Matete, she's currently a pastor right now. She started off in the gospel industry, and a little bit earlier, she unfortunately had the loss of her husband. He died in like a fire.
A literal
freak accident. Like what's it called? The gas thing exploded, and he unfortunately died due to like burns and everything, and it was crazy. But what's really interesting is that she got a lot of backlash and hate on social media after that. But now she's decided to open up a YouTube channel and basically speak about what's been going on with that whole situation. And she was like, this YouTube channel of hers is for her to be able to have a safe space where she can explain things, to be able to also motivate people. And she was like, it hurts so much. It doesn't make any sense. You died while growing. At first, I thought God was so unfair, but later on, I remembered the prayer I made to God to heal you completely, to take away the pain, and to resurrect with you. I didn't mean that. I didn't mean it that way. Did I do the wrong prayer? I'll never know. So basically, it's so sad. You know, I feel so sad for her, because you can imagine like they had just started their life together. And then like sometimes when someone is sick, it kind of eases you in. You're like, okay, it's a possibility. Maybe they're going. But when you just have a freak accident like that all of a sudden, and I can't even imagine how you'd be scarred watching your husband literally burned to death.
I know. You know, like since we did that story, like literally me, I even just have dreams about it.
Yeah.
Like I'm always, every time I enter the kitchen, the first thing I do is just make sure that the gas is all turned off, all of them, because I'm like, how does that just happen? And gas is like something everyone has in their house.
Yeah.
So the fact that death is like this close to you is crazy. What I find hilarious about her statement though is that she's opened her YouTube channel because that's a safe space. Like YouTube is literally the least safe space on the YouTube and Twitter.
Twitter is number one.
Twitter number one, and then
Believe
YouTube. I'm
me,
just
I
like,
know.
this is, in fact, if anything, like Instagram is a safe space because
True.
like people don't really say like everything out there because like you know their face, you can see their pictures. But like anyway, I hope that it gives her the healing and the recovery that she hopes that it's going to be for her. I hope the content is good. I haven't checked out the video, but I hope the content is good. I hope she manages to not even get past it, but like learn to like live with that, because I don't know if you can ever get past that. Like, can you?
I just feel really sad that
Yeah.
she has to have an avenue to actually explain to people. I don't understand how people feel the need. They're so entitled to information about your life that you have to explain every little bit of it as it goes. This is a death. It is very hard to mourn, first of all.
Yeah.
And then again, explaining to people, reliving that whole experience, that's not fun. So I feel bad for her that she had to explain herself to the people, us included. But it's still good that she feels that she's safe enough in the world to give that kind of information, that very personal information.
Yeah.
I think this also just draws me back to what I said on Wednesday about social media being a very, very dark place if used for the wrong purposes. I mean, this is someone who's lost her husband. This is someone who is actually expecting her first child. Do you know how hard it is to be expectant with all the emotions that come with, you know, carrying a child and then losing your husband? And the way you lost him to begin with, and then now there's all these people saying all manner of things. It's just, it's sad. And I feel like, you know, guys on social media need to really, really, really take a few steps back. It's not all the time. You have to say what you want to say.
Yeah.
Sometimes just keep your opinion to yourself. Some people are really, really going through it.
I know,
honestly.
and then some of the comments were ridiculous, you guys. I was
Disgusting,
disgusting. So some people were like, first, why is your man even in the kitchen? You know, why is he even there? Why is he the one who's even needing the gas? If you as a woman were doing your part right,
So
he wouldn't have
shouldn't
died, he wouldn't have been there. I'm like, how do you sit in your house and type that message and then just go to sleep like nothing has happened?
I think we need to reevaluate ourselves. Even like if you have a disgusting thought coming up into your brain, you have to ask yourself, why? What's wrong with me? You know, babies, death, all these topics are things where, like, unless you have RIP and my condolences, don't say anything.
I know, yeah. Anyway, guys, let us know what you think. Do you feel like she's going to be able to get the healing that she needs from this YouTube channel? Do you think it's a good idea, a bad idea? Either way, we really just send her all our love and all our prayers from everyone here at Let's Talk. Actually, everyone here at Ebru. But talk to us on WhatsApp, guys. We want to know what you think. Now, today's stories are a bit morbid. I don't even know why, because the next one is also not good, and from a health perspective. So Diana Marua, who many people know as Diana Bahati, she's married to Bahati, who is the popular gospel. Is it still gospel? One of the few ones who are
He's
still
not
gospel.
in
But it's like,
gospel.
I think
Bahati's
he
not
left.
in gospel.
He's not in gospel.
left.
Oh, yeah, he left. Okay, fine.
Yeah.
So former gospel artist, just like Ruth, former gospel artist. Today, actually, earlier today, she put up a YouTube video talking about, actually she talked about it on her Instagram, about how she had a horrible reaction to her IUD, to her contraceptive. I actually think this month is World Contraceptive Month or something like that, so maybe that's why she did it. But basically, she put up this picture, which, oh my God, I looked at it, I was like, babe, is that you? Have you guys seen that picture? Like one, she just looks completely swollen. Like she looks like she's been beaten. She looks like she's been through something. In fact, even people are commenting and saying, is this actually you? But basically she was explaining on her YouTube video that she had gotten this IUD in, which many people have the IUD, you know, the copper T, copper Y, and she reacted really badly to it. She started having swelling all over. She was itchy all over, which probably is an allergy, like probably an allergic reaction to the copper. So she was explaining that she wanted to control her fertility because, of course, her and Bahati have their 2 kids, and they're like, okay, let's pump the brakes. Let's pump the brakes, because those 2 kids, by the way, they're very close in age. So she got the IUD in. She had this reaction. She took it out, and now she was like, okay, are we going to have to give up our intimacy for this? And then, of course, Bahati, you know, men make jokes of everything. He's like, don't worry, I'm the king of withdrawal because I just don't trust the contraceptives. When men say things like this, it really, for me, it really is a thing, because men will always be like, I mean, I don't trust contraceptives. Don't put those things. But also now when you get pregnant, it's like, but how can you get pregnant?
Yeah.
But would you, like, okay, this is how a baby is made, boy, girl. And then
bad manners.
Exactly, bad manners. And then the baby is made. So when men say, I don't trust contraceptives, I feel like that's a very loaded statement that probably he didn't mean it to come across as patriarchal, but it really comes across as patriarchal, because you as a woman are supposed to protect yourself. You're supposed to make sure that you don't get pregnant, but at the same time, the man is not supporting you to, you know, be able to do what you want. I don't think that's what he meant in this scenario. I'm just saying that statement is problematic for me. But like, damn, guys, that picture.
She looks crazy. Like, I'm just seeing the picture right now. That's not even Diana. That is not Diana.
You've seen what she looks like, yeah.
Exactly. And it's like, it shows how much women go through in order just to like have the life that they're trying to have. You know, like people don't realize that like contraceptives, it's not even just the IUD, even like the hormonal ones, the pills that you take every single day, like they have so many crazy side effects. Not only like does your body become bigger, and then you have mood swings, then you have all these things coming, like going at you, and then you still have to work. You still have to be a mother if you're a mother, a sister, a brother, all, I mean, brother. What kind of
Anyway, bro is just across all genders.
So. But basically, like we have so much on our backs, and we still have to be able to function and be like women, you know, like kind and nurturing and all of that. So it doesn't even make any sense. But yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah. So generally, I think women are very strong. I love that Yummy Mummy is one of those people who, if you go to her social media, you will see stuff happening. She will explain to you what is going on, and she will explain to you the relevance of actually seeing a gynecologist yourself. Just go to a doctor, find what's best for you. Don't listen to other people's stories. Just basic. Go find your advice your own way.
Yeah.
I mean, I have a friend actually who got the same IUD, and I was living with her at the time. So she'd always complain that her back hurts. She had her period for a long time after getting that out, and I was like, what's the point? Something's not right. Yeah. It either wasn't put right, or you're not supposed to react to it that way. I don't know. Yeah. But like at the same time, you need to make sure you go see a proper gynecologist, not just anyone who says, yeah, I'm a gynecologist, I can do it for you.
Yeah,
and
also,
like
you know, people react very differently to different forms of contraceptives. So yeah, definitely see a gynecologist. Make sure that you've been cleared for any form before you get it in. And if something is wrong, go back to the gynecologist and tell him something's not adding up, right? Yeah.
Now we have a popular, I would say controversial radio presenter, Anita Ray, who was trying to advise women in general, all right? And she was talking about about letting her daughter marry a man. And there's a specific type of man that she expects her daughter to marry. And she wants her daughter to marry a rich man. Her exact words were, if my daughter comes home with a man without money, I am not giving him her hand in marriage. Oh my God. She went on to say, that vision, you cannot see it for yourself, neither should you give it to your daughter. And I'm just like, what? No, let's just be all the way honest. As human beings, we want the best for our children, all right? I don't want to say to bring home a poor man and no, but you honestly, like the role of a man in your life is to take care of your child. He doesn't need to be a billionaire, but at the same time, I'm not going to let her marry like the homeless man on the street. Even if they love each other and everything, there has to be a way that you can both take care of each other. You know what I mean? So like sometimes it comes off wrong and it sounds mean when you say, I don't want a poor man, but why don't you guys just date as you continue to build yourselves up and then get married afterwards.
The problematic thing with what you've said is I won't let her. Do you know she can get married whether or not you let her?
I know, and but I can have
then the only thing you've done is you have isolated yourself from her. Now you are just no longer going to be her friend because you have refused to let her. I completely get where this lady is coming from, is that sometimes kids, like people as they're growing up, you just like, oh my God, love, love. And like you don't realize, by the way, love is not what keeps people together in marriage. Me, I can tell you, it's not love. It's all these other things, like values, your ability to even just live comfortably. Those are the things that like enable you to keep going day by day, especially when things are hard. So I understand the sentiment, but I feel like I don't know, I feel like she needs like a class in communication because I just don't feel like she's saying it right. I don't know.
A lot of people these days are being misquoted because of how you portray, how you give their information. So that's problem number one. She maybe needs to rephrase.
Yeah, rephrase.
Another thing, there's nothing wrong with wanting the best for your children, but is wanting the best for your children necessarily wanting what the other person does? Or the only thing you can control is what you give, the values you instill in your children, right? So you enabling your children to understand that finances are important. It's important for you to actually get yourself to a point where you can support not just you, but people around you. That's also very, very important. So instead of imposing ideals or ideas on who you should marry, why not impose ideals and ideas on how you should grow up, where you should be financially, where you need to put your trajectory needs to be somewhere. Like you just don't wake up and you say, okay, I want to get married. No, that doesn't happen. You have to have financial backing, have a system in place, have something, add value to that relationship. Otherwise, what are you doing with your life, my friends?
What
are you doing? Shy.
You know, I honestly think she was speaking from her own point of view. You know, that's what she prefers. She's like, me, it's basically saying she would not marry a man who doesn't have money, but is putting it through like her child. Like, my child would not marry. Who said? Who told you that that's the kind of person that your child wants? First of all. Secondly, I saw this actually on Twitter this morning. And I saw a lot of men saying, oh, this is what you guys want to say about men, but when men say they don't want this type of woman, it's double standards. Do you think that's the case?
It is a double standard, and it is what it is, and you have to accept it.
And men are men and women are women. And even the Bible says that men are supposed to be providers and protectors and priests in the home. So, I mean,
and if you want that
just
woman,
doing what the Bible has told us.
Exactly, you want a woman that's curvy, you want a woman that's going to cook and clean for you. That type of woman requires a certain type of maintenance.
You have to make sure you actually help her to do the cooking, the cleaning, and the maintenance. You just don't wake up and things happen, sir.
I know, exactly. Anyway, guys, our WhatsApp is blowing up. Can we read some of the comments? Because, guys, we've missed you. We have Belinda from Riverside saying, I missed you, ladies. Glad to see your pretty faces. Aww. Everybody say, aww. Okay, fine. Good girls. We have Andana from Kahawa West saying that we all look beautiful, looking lovely in our pajamas. Thank you. Avira and Shiro, we see you from Meru. Someone else saying, it's Beyonce's birthday. Shout out the queen.
Okay, queen. Okay,
they showed it to end now. We're just
Can
going
I
to play
get off
Beyonce
the
right now.
Excuse me. Can I get offset?
Someone else says, I missed you guys so much, but she's glad that now Lydia is... Huh?
What?
What? Did you say? Oh, no. Okay, fine. Said, now my girl Lydia is not around, but a little cheating is allowed. So simply, Aurelia, Tanyua, you're so beautiful. That's Paul from Kikuyu. Okay, in his mind, he's dating Lydia, but obviously, he's not dating Lydia. Keep the messages coming through. We're going to be reading them as the show goes on, but right now it's time for Ask the Girls. So, today's Ask the Girls, which of course we got from our Instagram handle at Ebru Let's Talk _official. Remember, you can send us anything. We will keep you 100% anonymous. If your ex is watching and he ends up hearing what the story is and he finds out it's you, it's not us who have said it's you. Okay, so this one reads like this. Hey, my ex left me like 3 weeks ago. It hurt me so bad, you know. And the reason he left was because he said he is better off alone. Ouch. Even without looking at me. Damn. Wow. This got me thinking a lot. For one, he does not need me in his life, which crushes me totally. He was the only person who got me so well, and he always said how much he loves me and all that stuff. And then when he left, I asked him if he really does love me, and he said he just really, really likes me. Which really deeply hurt me because it felt like I've been lied to all that time and love bombarded and used as well. What hurts the most is that I thought I really did matter to him, and of all people, he let me down. Honestly, most of my life, I'm used to people doing that, but that coming from him crushed and drained me, you know. I don't know how to move from this totally. I'm not even the rebound type of person. Kindly talk to me, say something. This is just one of the many problems I'm having, and I feel as if I'm at my end. So first of all, sis, very sorry about what you're going through. This is not the end. This is not, you are not at the end. This, what you're describing, I know right now it feels like you're the only one who is going through this. No one has ever felt as bad as you're feeling. Like everyone has gone through breakups, but yours is really bad. Trust me, everyone has felt it. Is there anyone here who has not felt the pain of a breakup? Okay, me, I've never been dumped, but I felt like, oh, I feel bad that that's no longer happening.
I feel bad.
I mean, it really sucks that that's not happening. But let me tell you, this is not the end. Time heals all wounds, especially the breakup kind. Right now, it feels like, oh my God, he did this. In like 2 months' time or in 2 years' time, depending on how heartbroken you feel, it'll just be like, that guy is called, what's his name again? That guy I used to date? That'll be you in a few months' time.
Yeah.
If you're not the rebound kind of person, do what you need to do for you to heal. Cry. Eat ice cream, go to your mom's house and just like sit with her and just remain there. Sit in your room in silence, watch series, like do things that you enjoy. Just immerse yourself in stuff that is going to make you feel better. And over time, you'll realize that you think about him further and further into the day, and eventually you'll forget about him.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I think like it's really sad when women, like we put so much of ourselves into a relationship, so that now once the relationship ends, it's like literally the end of the world, you know, and you feel as if like you can't go on and everything. And like she said, it's not the end of the world. You can still move on. And the number one thing I would say, cry. It's okay to feel sad. The moment of sadness that you're here feeling as if like literally things are just going haywire, it's okay. Feel that, stay in your sadness a little bit. But once you have gotten through that, there's no more tears, no more crying. Give yourself a time frame. No, for real. We're not going to be Suji 1 year, 2 year, 5 years still crying over the same man.
Yeah.
Literally give yourself a time frame to mourn, because it's like a death of a relationship. So sit there and mourn. Go with your girlfriends, your friends, your family. Cry, cry, cry. I would literally say like between 2 weeks to a month, depending on how long it takes for you to cry.
I love that you
No,
guys are
cry.
so good.
No, honestly, no,
Are
2
you,
weeks
Ma?
to a month of tears. And then from there, no, listen. 2 weeks to a month of tears and sadness. And then from there, you can now just do things to keep your mind off of him, hang out with people, just literally make yourself busy.
Now, I have a very, very different form of advice for you, because I had such a horrible heartbreak. It was like 2 years in and I'm still crying over the man. Listen, my friend.
No.
Listen to me, darling. They don't understand you, but I feel you. I feel it deep down inside. Here's what you do. If you cannot get out of it on your own, because the problem is it becomes it swells up and becomes something else. It festers. So at first you're on your own, you're crying. Some people don't get out of the crying phase. Some people go on into depression. So if it gets to a point where you're feeling like, "Ay, Apana, this is too much," please just talk to someone. It helps.
Yeah.
Call a counselor. There's so many. My advice is always going to be call someone. If you can't do it within yourself, if you can't find the strength within yourself, find it outside. Sometimes you just need someone to listen to you and not judge you. Sometimes you need someone to listen to you and judge you. So you never really know exactly what you need until you talk to someone who's a professional, someone who knows what they're doing. So from experience, from a person who takes forever to get over stuff, please talk to someone, my darling.
Yeah.
Please.
You know, actually, all my life, I've always been the heartbreaker. You know, always like,
Must be nice.
so,
Must be nice.
So, you
Must
see
be
now,
lovely.
I feel like this isn't working for me anymore. So, like, bye. Until one day,
Took it and then like,
the Lord said, it is
Let me
your
teach
day.
her.
Yeah.
I was heartbroken. Have you ever been ghosted?
ooh,
I was ghosted.
Yeah.
I was in love with this person. I was like, yes, you're my everything, my world. I'm going to marry. We're going to have kids and live happily ever after the end.
at 12.
And then I was
First of all,
this one is disrespecting me and she's right next to me. Like, I'm going to break your heart. Yeah.
I'm just saying, continue.
So this person ghosted me and I felt like it really would never end. Like the pain, I felt like it never would really end. And I just wanted it to stop. But the thing is, I learned that you have to feel it. You have to go through the emotions. You have to go through that phase where you're crying, where you think about them so much, where you wonder what if it continued. You know, it's a process. And then at some point, let me tell you, after you felt it and you've gotten over it and you've done everything you need to do, you've eaten all the ice cream, all the junk food, you've gained all the weight. You're just there. Even if you want to work out, go work out, do what you want to do, sis. Because when you reach the end of that tunnel and you be like, boy, bye.
That's
They're
it.
going to be like, yeah, you can't touch me.
untouchable woman.
We have literally all gone through a breakup. Whether you're the breaky, or we have all gone through it. You guys, let us know your thoughts. The WhatsApp number is available. We're going to go on a short commercial break, but don't go anywhere because when we come back, we're going to be talking about some pillow talk.
Ooh.
Welcome back, guys. If you have missed the first part of the show, the tea was hot, the Ask the Girls was hot. Like, we were here almost crying because, like, one of our sisters out there is suffering a really bad heartbreak. But as we have found out, all of us have been there, you know, and we're just like, sis, tumekushikilia mkono. But anyway, guys, today we're going to be talking about pillow talk. But before that, let's read a bit more feedback. It's popping in our WhatsApp right now. Like, guys, keep the feedback coming through. We have Rogers Buruburu saying, excited, we're back. Really missed Ayuma. Oh, you really missed Ayuma specifically. Got it. Someone else is saying, Kathomi, what? Beautiful. Wow. Damn. People out there like, hey. Okay. Someone else is saying, Christine from Rocca, we see you. We're looking great. Hey, I want to look like that in my PJs. I mean, we'll plug. Follow us on all our social media handles. We'll all put where we bought our pajamas. Someone else has a comment about Ruth Matete saying she's such a darling. I love her courage, but she better wear her shock absorbers and be muscled up like Akode because people are cruel on YouTube. Isn't that true?
We also have someone here saying, finally, you guys are here looking cute as per usual. Missed you all. It's Anne from Gong, loving the show. I want to comment on the Diana contraceptive issue, but looks like we have kids in the show.
Sisi tumesema.
Linda from Komarak. We have Linda from Komarak saying, you're all looking amazing. Happy to see Kathomi back.
Oh, okay.
All right. We also have someone else over here saying, hey, Ebru watching, let's talk in Nakuru. I hope one day I'll get the chance to share my story with the youth since I had reached a point of killing myself more than 5 times. You know what? Send your story on our DMs, Ebru Let's Talk _official. It can be a talk that talk.
It can be a talk that talk. So thank you guys. Keep the feedback coming because we are loving it. We're going to be reading some of it later on. But right now it's time for Talk That Talk. Is it really Talk That Talk? It's Talk That Talk-ish, but it is just like pillow talk that talk, right? So because we are dressed obviously in our pajamas, we just thought, let's talk a little bit about pillow talk because that's one of the things that I think we all go through, we all experience, right? Yes. So for those who don't know what pillow talk is, then first, I'm sorry for that. I'm sorry that you don't know what pillow talk is. But basically, it's an intimate, authentic, unguarded conversation that happens between two lovers. So you can be, whether you're married, you're in a relationship, basically, memaliza kunyantuana. And then now you're like, okay, we have now, now we are just lying there. Everyone has wiped each other. And now you're lying there, and like often there's some conversation that happens now when you're on the bed, and this is different from pillow talk. Is different from talking dirty because talking dirty is like now you want things to happen again or you're initiating. Pillow talk is more of like you're vulnerable. It's like emotional. It's like something now. It's like you're connecting. Are you guys fans of? I can't imagine. Are you guys
already out? No, I really am. I'm that person. No, imagine like I'm that person who like, oh my gosh, you are the love of my life. I want to have your babies. What do you want to name your babies? How many children do you want to have? I will have all 10 of your babies, baby. I got you. Like I get so. There's something about after you've been intimate that makes me so mushy, and it's just like.
When just lying there in your nakedness.
And he's like holding you and telling you how you're like the moon and the stars and his whole universe.
You know what? I actually feel for, like I can explain that to you. That's called oxytocin. It's a hormone that is released from your body after you have gone all.
So it's not the real me.
It's not true, child. It's not true. It's not. It's just elevated a little bit. So don't even. You're not. Just it's okay. Don't worry.
Even you, I've not since we met. I don't think I've ever seen like an emotional side of you.
Imagine there's someone who sees.
Oh, really?
There's someone who sees.
So pillow talk, you're there.
Oh, I am within.
You're within.
You talk about everything. Like, you know, before this, I never really thought that I could be as and like, you know.
You're the best I ever had.
I feel like at this point, if you go to Pillow Talk definition, you will see Aurelia's picture down there.
Oh, wow. I know.
Wow,
guys. I know.
Wow.
But like me, I feel like Pillow Talk is where also you people just lie to each other. Yeah. Because like, to be honest, that's the time when me, I know I'm never having any more kids, but I'm like, babe, even if you want 4 kids, even 5, me, I'll give you even 5. You want 7, me, I'll give you 7. You know, it's just like that, babe, it's like before I even met you, it's like I'd never even been with anyone else. Because, man, like, the love you show me, it's like, what are some of the lies y'all tell? What are some of the lies y'all tell during Pillow Talks?
You look like you have a lot to say.
Personally, kwenye personal level, kimimi yani, just me. I mean, according to me, sidanganyangi.
Oh, please.
No, seriously, like, there's nothing I've said that I actually don't mean.
No, but of course, in the moment you mean it. But later on, you're like, okay, obviously that's not going to happen.
You know, like, number one lie, I love you.
Oh, yes.
Especially when you're with
started a relationship.
Exactly. Number one, you've just started a relationship, or it's not even a relationship. It's an entanglement situationship.
Yeah.
But that whole time, I love you, baby. I love you. I love you. I love you comes out of my mouth so many times. That's the number one lie.
I feel like number 2 lie is, okay, first of all, can we talk about the scents that are usually all around the space at that point?
Yeah, yes.
I mean, you are gunky, you are feeling all sorts of, you're just like, dude, can I just take a shower? But no. Do you want to cuddle? Yes, I'll cuddle with you.
Yes.
But you're just like, can I just take a shower really quickly? I'll come back. I swear I'm coming back.
Or can he just take a shower? Because he's the one who's sweaty.
Exactly. You're like, what the hell is that? What is that smell? What is, child? Was this? No.
But apparently that's what's supposed to now be like the intimate thing, because it's like you're not the best version of yourself. Because if your makeup was this gorgeous, by that time now, mascara, one lash
over here, eyebrows
around here, exactly. But another thing that I find that I talk about a lot during pillow talk is like issues, like if we've had a fight or something. That's the time I bring it up. I'm just like, oh yeah, babe, but yesterday, as in, I really didn't like it when you did this and this and this. Like, and then that time is like, babe, I love you, and I'm sorry. Like I actually, my husband only says sorry during pillow talk. I never had him say sorry. Other times it's like, see, sorry, boss. Yeah, I've said sorry. That's the time when I'm just like, he looks at me, he's like, I'm sorry,
But here's the question: why do women generally, like as women, why do we feel the need to bring up such heavy conversations right at that point?
Because that's when he's the softest.
That's when he's softest.
It's right at that point is when you remind him of something you did 30,000 years ago.
Yeah.
And he's like, wait, what? Hold on, let me catch up.
Yeah.
He'd be like, so, babe, who's Sarah?
Who's Sarah?
Oh yeah, I've done that. That I have done before, and it did not end well.
Yeah. I'm telling you.
So we're in the bed, nice things have happened, things for big people, and then I'm just like, so I want to ask you something, and don't lie to me. Like, I would never lie to you, babe. You're my everything, my world. I'll always be honest with you. I'm like, so who's let's give her a name. Let's give her Jerry.
Shaniqua.
Oh, Shaniqua. Okay. Who's Shaniqua?
Why
are you asking me now? Why are you asking me about her right now? I'm like, but you said you wouldn't lie to me and you wouldn't get mad. Just tell me who she is.
Yeah.
But now it's the wrong time. It's the wrong time. I want to go again. No,
what? You want to go again?
But you didn't get the answers at that point when he's there trying to defend himself so much. I find myself like during that time is now when I ask for things. So
that's smart.
So like, oh my gosh, he's there like still loving me and everything is amazing and like we're cuddling and I'm just like, so babe, like you can just look at how my nails are. I just messed up my nails with you right now. I really need to go and get my nails done. I need to go and get this and this done. Something that I know he's been running away from completely and refusing. He will say yes then.
Or the mistakes that you have done. Those things that you have been hiding under blankets and layers and layers of problems. Like, so, I know that I've never said this, but so I went through your phone the other day, and yeah, I'm sorry.
When you say sorry, going through your man's phone is a right. It's not. It's not something for
Okay, I am literally taking notes now. Okay.
No.
Yes.
Absolutely not. I think that's the one thing people should never do. You'll find what you're looking for, my friend.
You told your husband's phone or your boyfriend's phone is an onion.
Exactly. Oh, so you keep peeling and you keep peeling.
You start peeling, you start crying.
I just want to know how things are going at work. Anyway, something else that guys talk about during pillow talk a lot is like sharing positive attributes. Sharing of your partner. So that time, your man ain't been working out since 2001, but you're like, hey babe, your body, whoa, your body, and then you're like, you're the biggest I've ever seen. And full well he's maximum 40%. 40%. I know you have all lied those ones.
Okay, yeah, that's what
I know you have all said those things.
Yep, for sure.
But I feel like it's important to affirm like your partner sometimes in this. Yeah.
I like to look at like the things that they're insecure about. Like, so I'll know for example, let's say my man doesn't like a certain scar on his leg or something. But you have amazing legs.
Oh,
you have as in like whatever he's really super subconscious. I mean, it's subconscious. Touchy-feely about. That's what I'm like. That's the best.
Yeah.
It's amazing because men's
egos
are so.
But
baby, your hair is
all the way over here. Like,
your
hair is looking
so
Oh,
soft.
did you get a fade? What happened there? You look so nice.
That's a good one. I'm writing that one down. And then another thing that people tend to talk about during pillow talk is like talking about a fear that you have, which is honestly may feel like this is where women get trapped because now it's like you ask your mind, you know, I really felt like I was not the only one or I was not number one in your life, and it's like, oh babe, you're number one, or like, babe, I've always felt like I'm fat, and like, do you even love me the way I am, and what? It's like, babe, I love you. And then you end up hearing what you want to hear, as opposed to like now, of course, in that moment, he's not going to be like, hey, by the way, yeah, you need to lose weight, like you need to start swimming, or like you need to be like, but babe, we're not committing. That's the point at which you're like, yeah, babe, but you're my boyfriend. He's just like, he knows that he has another appointment after this.
Wow.
Actually, you're shouting at me.
I'm shouting.
You're shouting at me.
Yeah, but it's unfair to bait them in those moments because it's almost a little bit manipulative, I feel.
Yeah.
Because it's like you of course in that moment you're already there, everyone is seeming vulnerable, but like men also, they have their guard up as like, I mean, pretty much all the time. So like now you're baiting him into saying things that he didn't necessarily want to say. Then later on you're like, but babe, remember that time you said Nini?
I feel like you shouldn't take any of that information to heart. Anything that, especially anything super heartfelt or emotional, don't take it to heart. Imagine it's not you. Again, as we said, there are hormones in the air or in your body that are just rotating and revolving. So some of these things, if you're trying to get an affirmation about something, especially affirmation, not confirmation, affirmation. If it's an affirmation, don't take it to heart. That one is not it.
I like
It's
that.
not it.
Yeah, so I feel like now kind of takes us into like what you should and shouldn't talk about during pillow talk. Basically, any life important decisions, this is not the time to do it, all right?
Honestly.
It's really not the time to start planning out your lives, talking about that brand new car, my brand new whatever, because right now he's going to tell you, I'm going to get you that Lamborghini, but you know that paycheck cannot get you no Lamborghini. That's a V-sneak. It's a problem.
Even VC, it's a bicycle.
It's a
bicycle check.
Even two wheels are a problem. So like any life important decisions,
It's
don't
true.
do it.
I know.
Don't do it.
Well, yeah, I feel like it depends. Like, okay, if it's something you have been talking about, and then now it's like you're just like towards the end, kind of thing. Then, but it's not like now out of nowhere you've been dating 2 months, just like now, babe, I'm ready for marriage. Like that's
Let's
not the
go.
time to do it.
Yeah.
Right. Like I also feel that way. Other things I feel push shouldn't talk about is like family. Like honestly, I just find it such a turn off when like now you've just like finished your business and then now someone starts talking about his mom or like his grandma or his sister. Like I really don't like it.
Or
I know.
comparing you to someone.
Exactly.
Like, oh, by the way, I've never told you this, but you look exactly like so and so.
No.
I'm like, my friend, what? Me, moi?
Yeah.
You're mad.
Yeah.
No, don't do it. It's such. It's
Yeah, exactly.
Sometimes men just ruin it for themselves. No, why are you coming to tell me about your mom? I don't want to think about your mom after I've finished doing what I was doing with you.
Yeah.
Or thinking about how I look like so I don't look like her, so I look like me.
Yeah.
Yeah, but maybe also you look like Sven. So guys,
No.
as we are speaking, please tell us also yours. What do you talk about during pillow talk? What do you feel like people should not talk about during pillow talk? Me, another thing I don't want to ever hear about after the act is like our kids. Like I know they're there all the time, but like I just don't want to talk about it. Like,
So
right now.
I
Mukeni
wouldn't
went and
know.
broke that dish.
And my husband is obsessed with those kids. Like honestly, I'm just like, I know the kids are yours, but like calm down. Like
Yeah.
immediately afterwards he'll just be like, hey, yeah, did you see the baby today? She was crawling backwards and what? I'm like,
no, not now.
like right now, I'm Beyonce. I don't want to now feel like Martha Stewart. Like, I want to be Beyonce in this moment. You know what I'm talking about?
Exactly.
Yeah.
super sexy.
What else is there not to talk about?
Do
during?
not talk about, I think, major investments that you're about to make. I feel like some of those things, yes, are great to have a conversation about,
Yeah.
but why are we talking about it now? I mean, as she said, many lies can come up during that time.
Yeah.
And it's, funny thing, when you're trying to switch from to finances, it just never works.
Kwanza finances.
Finances, you
Just
shouldn't
don't
talk
talk
about
about
it.
finances, period.
Yeah.
Like, why are we talking now?
Yeah.
Because when you messed up, there's times you've messed up.
You
You've
see,
done,
like
you've
you're
done a
speaking from
deed.
experience.
Yeah. You've done horrible things.
Yeah.
Just don't bring it up because
Exactly.
now, if there was another around, now it's gone.
But
Sorry,
Yeah,
you've
now
ruined
it's
it for
finished.
yourself.
Yes,
Unajaribianga.
Yeah.
Najaribier.
I think something else we should never, ever in the name of ever talk about is exes. Why would you bring up your ex after we are done doing the nest?
What if he's saying, wow, she never used to do it like you?
I don't want to know.
Even that one.
no, because
Why are you thinking about
your
her?
ex when we are doing the nasty?
Subconsciously, what is that?
You've said it took you 2 years to get over someone. You think
That's
like,
why I wasn't dating. First of all, sir and ma'am, I tell you one thing: I wasn't seeing nobody. I was single
Oh, for
until
those
I
2 years.
healed.
Okay.
Yeah, but single
Ish.
No, single but out here.
Entangled.
Entangled.
Entangled with
but
the streets. You belong.
Okay. So basically,
to the
yeah.
streets.
But it's true though. I mean, and yeah.
Exactly.
Ex is apana. Me never tell me about your ex after I'm done seeing you all.
What about the people who like immediately after it's finished, immediately
phone?
Yeah.
Is there like a time frame? Like I want to know. Like okay, so
she's clearly one of those people.
No. Listen.
On Joanne's
No,
stories.
so like at first, yeah, like you have that lovey, mushy, tell each other sweet nothings, yeah, for like maybe for like a good like what 30 minutes.
Yeah, that is long.
Yes, 30 is long. Have you even tried? Yeah.
The problem is that you're timing it here.
No,
That
I
is
wouldn't.
the problem.
I don't think I time it, but honestly, I'm that person. Once
That's the problem.
once you know how there's like a dull in the conversation. I will now go to turn on the TV. I will now go to look at my phone. I can't help it. I have
But it feels so disrespectful. Like imagine if you were just like in the moment, you're feeling happy, like all this euphoria.
But we've stopped
surging.
talking.
Hold on, all this euphoria is surging now. It's cuddle time. You're just like body on body and whatever. And
Wow, you're
and
like
being
so
very
romantic.
discreet.
Yeah.
It's like
And this is not like
skin
like a
on
long-term relationship because that's not what happens on the other end.
Anyway, honeymoon phases are great. Skin on whatever, like whatever you do, whatever your situation is, just do you.
Yeah.
And then suddenly they just like, oh yeah, cool. Yeah.
Not like that.
Right.
See, I told you I love you and
That
all
is
those
how it
amazing
feels.
things.
That is how it feels. Sadly, that is how it feels.
We send our condolences to Ayuma's boyfriend.
Personally, I like a lot of skin. So me, itachukua time before nichukue simu. Nitachukua simu like in an hour or so. Me, let me just feel your skin on my skin, baby.
Me, I think it just depends on
After
like
shower.
what time. Yeah, after shower. It depends on like what time of the day this has happened. Like if it's like 2 a.m., I'm not gonna take my phone. But if it's like in the middle of the afternoon, it's still a work day, sir. Like we are still working. You know, we still have to earn a living.
Yeah.
So like I gotta
I need
get
to
on my
see what
phone.
Lydia is doing over there in the UK.
Exactly. We need to let's
Yeah.
wrap things up. Let's move on. But here we have like a list of like things to do now as you want. If you want, especially if you want to talk to this person about something specific, here's how to do it. You start with touch.
Okay.
Okay. So now everything
Can we
is just like
reenact
touch.
this?
Then
Touch.
look into each other's eyes. Practice. Like that. Perfect.
And
That
then?
same way. And then you can hug. You can like cuddle. You know, you whatever. And then laugh. Okay. Try and make it real.
Okay.
Oh my God.
And then before now you start talking, reassure the other person that like this is a safe space. Like,
This is
babe,
a
you know you can
safe
talk to me about anything.
I love
You're
you,
so
right?
Exactly.
smart,
And
so
like this is
sweet.
wow.
Always got
It's
you.
tough for all of you. 100%. Except for Ayuma. Ayuma is just pretending. So
I've really learned.
I
though.
felt
I've
reassured.
learned.
I felt
Yeah.
a little reassured.
exactly. Something else that people could try is like massages.
Oh, okay.
I love those.
Okay, enough, Katami.
See,
yeah.
enough?
I mean, with your
Okay.
partner.
I'm really
with
feeling
your
her.
partner.
I'm actually just like giving examples, breaking it down for you.
I think I'm a little too excited over
With
here.
your partner at home is what we are saying, okay? Let's read some of the feedback we're getting, guys. It's so much. Somebody says, enjoying the pillow talk, and I agree with Aurelia. Your man's phone is a no-go zone, because truly you'll find what you are looking for. No, only if your man is cheating on you, then you will find what you're looking for.
But you won't
I don't
know
understand.
until you check, and then you now get upset.
So
Should you
ignorance
not check?
is like
Ignorance is
good,
bliss.
is bliss.
No,
Yeah.
all I'm saying is don't go looking for something if you don't want to find it.
But you know your gut. As a woman, your gut
Exactly.
just tells you.
But now, if
why,
your gut
why
is good-
extend? Why
Can I
extend
tell you when
the
me I
problem?
check my man's phone? Is because he's not a great communicator like me. So, for example, he'll make plans. Like this actually happened very recently. He makes plans with his mom that we're going to visit her. He forgets to tell me. Okay, and now they've made the plans on Monday. When am I checking the phone? Thursday.
Yeah.
When are we going to visit her? Sunday. So I'm like, I've checked the phone now. I've already seen the conversation. It's like, oh yeah, we'll be there. The whole family will be there on Sunday. He's not told me. So now I've checked the phone. I can already see. Okay, so I go and tell him, babe, I see you made plans with your mom. He's like, oh yeah, I was going to tell you. By the way, we are going to our house on Sunday. So you see, it can yield good things.
Yeah,
Not everyday
what's worth
cheating,
the
not
purpose?
everyday cheating.
I think the reason behind why you're checking the phone is what's important.
Nah.
Because if you're like, you know what, I know this person used to cheat in their previous relationship, so you know what, let me just go check. Maybe I might find
You will
something.
misinterpret everything you do.
I'm sure you guys
You'll actually
definitely
misinterpret everything.
have a comment on this whole situation. Let us know about your pillow talk with your man, with your bae, with whoever it is that you're doing the deed with. But let's get into game time. All right, so the game we're going to be playing is Stack It, and I'm just happy that we get to stand up and like show off like the cute little pajamas over here. So we have our cups over here, and we have to stack into a pyramid, and basically we have about 60 seconds to stack up the pyramid, bring it back down, and to stack it up again.
Just
Let's
stack
see if
it
we
up.
can get
Just
there.
stack it up
Yeah?
one time.
Yes. All right.
You start with 7 at the bottom.
Yes.
Okay. 3, 2, 1, go. Oh my God.
The cops have said no.
Her nails.
The cops are just like, unadu,
Eh?
unafanya.
Well, she's really working.
Yes.
Isn't it?
There's some which are still twins somewhere.
No.
Oh Lord.
You
Oh,
guys
Lord.
are really trying
my
to
God.
mess me up, but the
Ayuba,
Lord,
you have 2 seconds left. Kidding, you have 38 seconds. Oh my God.
I really hate you guys.
What's happening? What's happening?
I mean, she's doing a way better job than
I probably will.
The nails.
than the prospective people.
Oh my God. Yes. Okay.
Are we supposed to stack them in number order or you just
You're
stack them?
trying.
Cousin
You're
is
doing
stacking.
so
yeah,
well.
cousin is stacking. Afadhali tu ufike tu somewhere near the top. 13 seconds, babe. 13 seconds. 13 seconds. Oh my God. I don't know. You need 3 at that level. 3. 5 seconds, babe. 5, 2, 1.
You know what?
You tried.
It's all that
fine.
happens. These are majority of the homes in Kenya, and they still stand.
Oh,
child.
Are you ready?
I
You're
mean,
going next.
I'm going next.
Yes.
Isn't she supposed to unstuck them for me first of
Yeah,
all?
No.
The audacity.
I have to unstuck.
It's the audacity for me.
So you know.
That already is a sign that we're going to be having a problem. But
Whenever
it's
we drop
okay.
anything like that in my mom's house, she'd be like,
Yeah.
Angusha zote, drop all of them.
it.
There are more here.
Some cups are slightly bigger, so you should find the big ones. And put them
Yeah,
at the
because
bottom.
clearly someone would have told me that.
Oh, so I have to put them all together.
Yes, now we start. Okay. Okay, Sharon, start the time.
Okay, so she's
Ameshaanza.
had like a whole 10-second head start.
Right. Why? Why would you? Why would
Oh
you?
God,
do
the time
things
has
like
not started. I'm sorry.
Okay,
you
just
have to
pause.
You
start
have to
again.
start again.
that? I'll pause.
Start now. Start now. 3, 2, 1, go.
That one's not coming out.
That one you see
Some
is
of
too
these
high. There you
cups
go.
are- Nope, that's not gonna work. But it's
You're
okay.
doing. You're doing well.
You're doing great,
sort of,
sweetie.
kind of. I'm not gonna lie.
You're doing great.
You're doing
sweetie.
great, sweetie.
Stop, you're doing better than I actually will.
Like me.
Wow. No, but you see, everyone has their own unique pyramid. And this is a
Exactly.
comment on life.
Exactly.
In life, you have to build your own pyramid. You know?
Yes.
Oh, God, no.
This is what we are saying.
Just make sure it stacks up. Figure it out. Uh-huh.
You have so much time, 25 seconds. I don't understand why some of your cups are too.
And it went tumbling down just like my relationship.
Falling down. Falling
She said just like my relationship.
Just like a relationship, it went tumbling down.
All right,
I hope your
Stephanie.
password saw you say that.
Off you go, darling.
I really hope your
What are you talking about?
personal so you say that. Okay, so I'm very
3,
scared.
2, 1, start.
Why are some of these cups bigger?
Exactly.
I don't understand the science here.
Those long nails.
you're
Excuse me,
clear.
audience, are you seeing her nails?
Those are
Ma'am,
Are
talons.
you seeing her
I beg you go
talons?
respect my nails.
Oh my God.
Yeah, but she's doing way better than.
You're doing great.
40 seconds.
Go.
Who asked you?
Go.
Okay.
Go. Go, shorty.
Who asked you?
Okay.
Hey.
I need a tall cap. Where are these tall caps? Ah,
Hey.
yeah, cheer me on like that. I like it.
Actually, you're doing so well.
25 seconds.
Keep going.
You might
your cheering on.
Ho, hey, ho, hey,
Wait, you win.
hey, hey,
So far you're winning though. I think you're doing better than everyone.
But yeah, her pyramid
My
is...
gas.
Oh, God.
Oh, wow.
Okay. Okay, wait.
10 seconds.
Moment of truth.
Look, how is she doing
Moment
it so
of
well?
bloody. Okay, I can't put this on
The
you.
top
No,
one, I
that
don't
one.
know.
Itaanguka, but
Hold
it's
on,
there.
it's going to do it. It's
Okay,
gonna, you just
but
might
you
make
really-
it. You might just.
It's there.
What?
Well done, madam.
Okay, and then Joanne. Let's see.
Okay, fine. Can you guys wait for me first to put this thing
And
down so
start.
that I can, yeah. Can I divide them onto this?
She's
one?
dividing.
that's
She's
cheating.
short and tall.
That
No.
is cheating.
Why
I
is it
see
cheating?
some
Just because
cheating.
you didn't think to do it
Oh, okay.
doesn't mean Wait, I think I've messed up with one. Okay. Sharon, I'm ready. We can start with me. Wait.
Okay.
How many are supposed
You
to be at
got
the
this. You
7.
got this.
Go.
Weka tu zenye
Joanne.
utaeka.
It's your stack up. You're going to
you
stack
see
it up.
one which
It's
is
your
not the
stack
same
up.
height,
You're going
guys,
to
you
stack it
tell
up.
me.
It's
No.
your stack up. You're going to stack it
That's
up.
cheating.
It's your stack up. You're going to stack it up. Woo,
Oh my
stack
God,
it
this
up.
one is already...
Oh, I remember.
Nope.
So stack it up.
And this is where you're gonna mess up.
It's so
Oh my
stack
God.
it up.
You got
You
this, though. You
stack
got
it up.
this.
Stack it up.
No!
Just stack it up.
Damn it.
Stack
You see, you're
it
working
up.
too hard on trying to make it
Just stack
perfect.
it
Just
up.
make the pyramid.
You're right.
Stack it up. Just stack it up.
Okay, that one.
Stack it up.
How much
Stack it.
time?
19 seconds.
Stack
Oh
it
my
up.
God.
Hurry
Why
it
is
up,
time going so
17,
fast?
16, 15, 14.
You got this. You got
13.
this. You got this. Uh-oh.
And
Uh-huh.
10,
9,
8,
7,
6,
5, 4, 3, 2.
Oh, ding, ding, ding.
It's over.
I mean,
it's
you
over.
guys did very well. Look at
Aurelia
that.
was
Woohoo.
clearly the winner, though. I think you are clearly the winner.
I mean, hold on, is that from
Stephanie
experience?
is
You
a
need to
winner.
tell us what you do in your
Yeah, I
pastime.
think she has
Please
stuck
tell us,
in the
darling.
past.
I stack these racks. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Stack the
Let's-
money.
Let's
Get
see
used
some
to
of the
it.
feedback. Pillow talks are interesting. You get to find out a lot of tiny details. Someone is loving the show. We have loved it. It's been amazing, right?
Yes.
Someone says, I think checking your man's phone, it depends on what kind of a relationship you have and how well you know your man. Truth. You guys are having an amazing conversation. Sometimes, really, ladies, you use such moments to get whatever you want. Facts.
Exactly.
That is what
Yuma.
Ayuma has been saying, actually. Sherry Thuo, she says she's loving our vibes. Marianta from Gikomba. We have Kate from Eldoret. The conversation is good. Belinda from Riverside. Sissy from Ruaka.
Yeah, we
Yes.
have Leslie from South B saying, good to have you back. Had missed y'all in my sitting room. During Pillow Talk, lie on his chest. Listen to his fluctuating heartbeats. Then ask him who is Shaniqua. Oh, okay, I like that. I like that. We also have someone else saying over here, wow, I'm loving the show. Pillow Talks are interesting. You get to find out a lot of details if you are keen enough. And we also have someone over here. I don't think they're understanding your name is Kathomi, not
Gadomi.
It's okay.
Unfortunately,
Yeah.
that's all we have time for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching the show. I have had so much fun. Like the comfort and then having these ladies here. Like it's just been so amazing, the conversation. Like it's been a fantastic week. Like even though we weren't live the other 2 days, today was just amazing. Thank you, ladies, for being here.
Thank you for having us. We can't believe it's the end of the week
It's
already.
so great, but you
Can't
know
even
what?
believe it.
Bado kesho ni siku, next week bado ni pia ni wiki, next month pia bado ni mwezi. So don't worry, we shall see what we can do. But thank you guys so much for watching. Next Wednesday, Lydia is back, our mother. We can't wait to have her back. But thank you so much for watching. If you missed any show, check it out on YouTube, Ebru TV Kenya. Follow us on all our social media, Ebru TV Kenya everywhere except Facebook, Ebru TV KE. Thank you so much for watching. I'm Joanne Muni at yummymummy.ke on social.
It is Furahi Day, so make sure you guys go ahead and make stories for Monday, okay? Let's not just be boring. It doesn't mean that you just have to party. Just do something fun. But for now, it's your girl, Ayuma Kaguli, simply Ayuma on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter.
You know, I can't believe I was beating my chest here the day before and on Wednesday. Ati, oh, narudi. Wiki imeisha, guys. It's done. But it was so much fun being on this table with you guys. I mean, I wouldn't have had it any other way. Looking forward to being here again. Lydia, kidogo tu. Just a little bit, I come back. Just 1-2 days, all right? Thank you so much for watching, guys. Simply Aurelia on Instagram and Twitter.
And of course, I was lovely having you. This femme power is everything you need in life. This much female energy is all I want in life. Dear God, give me more. And yeah, that's all for me. Thank you for having us. Thank you for watching us. Katomi on every social media platform.
Exactly. And guys, if you missed Wednesday and Thursday's shows, the repeats are going to be on Saturday and Sunday, 4 p.m. So don't miss it. Or you can also watch it on YouTube. See you guys. Next time.